This is wild, guys and gals. BlackRock is purchasing a large number of XRP Ripple coins. One of the best indicators that prices may rise is that they are being brave when everyone else is panicking. According to experts, XRP's price could skyrocket above $4,300. I think that's quite awesome. Let's take advantage of this opportunity. The cryptocurrency industry is exploding once more, and XRP is the focus of attention this time. Rumors that BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world, may be scheming to obtain a share in Ripple's XRP token have been going about for a few weeks. People have given it more thought as a result of posts on X. According to the X-Men's tweet, BlackRock is purchasing Ripple in secret. CryptoGeek said in another tweet that BlackRock had started purchasing $9 trillion worth of XRP, despite Stevie's denial. BlackRock has now completely entered the game, despite the fact that none of these assertions have been validated. Due to the popularity of the rumors, investors are closely monitoring the situation. If it's even somewhat accurate, might cause XRP to drop significantly. At the heart of all this enthusiasm is a single, crucial question: will BlackRock launch an XRP ETF first? You must first grasp what an ETF is in order to appreciate why this is significant. Exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, are regulated investment products that allow investors to invest in assets such as stocks, commodities, or cryptocurrencies. When a person invests in an XRP ETF, they purchase shares in a fund that will hold their XRP rather than purchasing XRP on the open market. For professionals who don't want to deal with wallets and secret keys, this is much simpler and safer. Let's now assume that BlackRock, a significant financial firm that supports ETFs, oversees assets worth more than $11 trillion. Large corporations could now safely invest in the market that they had not been able to do before BlackRock invested in a Bitcoin ETF. The whole cost skyrocketed. When BlackRock applied for Ethereum, the same thing occurred. Since the business is renowned for adhering to regulations and making long-term plans, what it does conveys the greatest thing that could ever happen to XRP would be BlackRock's release of an XRP ETF. Although there hasn't been any press announcement, public filing with the SEC, or other evidence that BlackRock is developing an XRP ETF, the concept has given XRP users hope, and rightfully so. The protracted legal battle between Ripple and the SEC is. When it was sold on public platforms, it was essentially over. According to judges, XRP is not a security. After that ruling, institutional investors might return, but the law is still unclear. Given BlackRock's reputation for intelligence and caution, it's plausible that they are holding off on acting until the final details are revealed. As of now, no one has spoken out about this. Franklin Templeton, Grayscale 21 Shares, and other participants have expressed interest in or filed for XRP ETFs. The SEC has been sluggish to act, delaying judgments and demonstrating that it is still not prepared to completely accept XRP, as was to be expected. However, the desire is growing, and pressure is mounting for BlackRock to join the game. It might have a significant impact. It's intriguing to consider what may actually occur if BlackRock took that action. First of all, it would eliminate the need for a cryptocurrency exchange and make it simple for average consumers to purchase XRP through websites like Fidelity and Charles Schwab. Second, there would be the customary surge of institutional capital when an ETF was released. Third, it would stabilize the value of XRP and make it easier to obtain. Fourth, it would boost confidence in XRP's future. Fifth, ETFs would link traditional banking and cryptocurrency. Cold wallets, seed phrases, and learning how to use blockchain platforms are things that many individuals would rather avoid. ETFs accomplish this by enclosing cryptocurrency in a known, secure, and regulated entity. For this reason, an XRP ETF is. For purchasers and others who intend to use digital goods over time, this is a fantastic idea. Naturally, analysts already predict that XRP's price will rise significantly in the future. I promise you that what comes next won't get you ready for what's next. If BlackRock is involved, this might be the most significant shift in XRP's history. The regulations in boardrooms and courts are rapidly evolving. You might be astounded by what occurs on Wall Street next. Allow me to demonstrate why XRP may be on the verge of a major event. To uncover entries that sound more like forecasts than postings, simply search through X. Stephanie was the author of XRP is about to blow up. Echo, another person, was confident that XRP will revive Bitcoin. Then there is Amex, a sent message. Making waves of shock all throughout the world, you can now obtain $4,3,000 XRP. Initially, it appears that this is just more hoopla surrounding cryptocurrency. However, the XRP community is now paying attention to a conversation that took place between King Curran and Zen XRP, since it seems like things might be different this time. King Curran bravely posed the query. Are you certain that XRP can reach 10,000? The question almost seems too absurd to be true before you hear what they have to say. Xena XRP claimed to have done it previously, so she knew it was accurate when she heard that someone predicted Bitcoin would reach $1 million. She informed everyone that they didn't anticipate it happening when they laughed. The price of Ethereum has increased from $5 to hundreds of billions of dollars, and Bitcoin was not over when it hit $10,000. And these were wild forecasts. She once claimed to have paid $200 for Bitcoin and $5 for Ethereum. At the time, a lot of individuals opposed this, and there was constant skepticism regarding the costs. She now witnesses the same event occurring once more, but this time it involves XRP, and her opinion is not solely based on her personal feelings. Xena alluded to something more expansive and ambiguous while discussing Ripple's setting. She used the pseudonym Bearable Guy 123, which many believe is associated with Ripple's leadership. He had previously been followed by Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, so was CTO David Schwartz bearable? For years, Guy 123 has reiterated the same advice: never give up. 589 is another well-known number. Those who have owned XRP for a long time view it as a sign, while those who are unaware of it may consider it as just another price target that was too high and never materialized. Folks, 589 is more than just a number. Employees at Ripple appear to be aware of and possibly even believe in a larger conundrum. Why do they keep talking about it? Xena asks. Every time by a large corporation. When you see the names, you'll realize that XRP's future may be far more significant than anyone has anticipated. You won't believe what they're building behind the scenes. Ripple has teamed up with Wormhole. A significant step in transforming XRP into a genuinely worldwide digital asset that can be utilized anywhere is linking the XRP ledger and Ripple's EVM-compatible sidechain to more than 35 blockchains, including the very large ones Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, and Polygon. Ripple is dismantling the barriers that once separated the various blockchain economies. Consequently, XRP is no longer. It can roam and connect to a vast array of various platforms rather than being restricted to its own network. This increases its usefulness and broadens its scope. The importance of